Hi, Collective. I'm Ancient, and I have a message for you all. Whoever this message is for, I feel like you've gone through it, okay? And I feel like you've gotten to a place now where you can laugh, where you can look back on your relationships and laugh at them. If you're not laughing at the situations, okay, then this is not your message. But I feel like some of you can actually look back at these connections that really hurt you and dragged you, and you look back at it and you just crack up because you're like, what the hell was that? So if you're not laughing, then this is not your message. And I don't mean to be offensive, but whoever I'm picking up on, you have actually sat down and laughed at these scenarios because this message that I'm about to go through is a soap opera. And I say that respectfully. And you know it's a soap opera, it's a whole reality TV show. Netflix, Peacock could pick up this whole storyline and people would actually watch it. Like, what the heck is going on here? So, there's one queen and two kings here. Okay. So, I feel like there's a king of cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising. There's a King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising that want this Queen of Wands now, who has moved on from both of these people. And I feel like when you were with them, you put in a lot of energy and effort to try to stay with them. You try to work through things, had conversations. They would not change. And with both of these individuals. And I feel like um now they're both in your energy. One of them could have already attempted to come back into your life and you're thinking to yourself, why? Like, why? What you want? What do you want? Because when you had me, you were not doing all this. Like, what? So you have a king of cups that you have your back towards. I feel like you've even ignored them. Maybe the first time they reached out to you, you said, "Hey, I'm good. How are you? Blah blah blah, whatever, right?" And then you were probably straight to the point, like, "Why are you texting me? Why are you calling me? Like, what do you want?" And the person like, "Oh, I just want to see how you're doing." And you're just like, "Okay, I'm good, thanks." They could have texted you again and you ignored them, completely ignored their text message. You didn't respond or nothing. You're like, I'm not playing these games with this person. So that's that King of Cups. That person is still in your energy. I feel like they're showing up as a King of Cups because when you were with them, they did tell you that they loved you and you could have exchanged those words with them and you told them that you love them. I still feel like they do still love you. And now they're beginning to get very jealous because they're trying to figure out what you got going on because you're not talking to them. They're used to you being very open, they're used to you being very chatty. Even when you two were not together, it wasn't this hard to talk to you, is what I'm gathering from this person. But you're just done. Like, you don't want them at all. That's the thing. And so they're confused by this energy, and there's nothing to be confused about. They just need to accept the fact that you're done. Um, they want to know what's going on though, because they're getting pissed off at the fact that you're not responding to them, you're not showing them any sort of love. They would have thought, and I'm talking about this first king, right? The king of cups. They thought that it's been enough time of, like, you two have had enough time apart for them to come in and maybe, tell you sweet nothings again. It's not even about whether or not this person has changed. I don't think you really care. It's more like, for this person, being able to, be in your life, maybe hang out with you, see you in person. Um, they genuinely do love you and you know that, but you just don't want to be with them. Now there's another person thinking about you, and I feel like you're not really thinking about that king of cups. They pop up in your head every once in a while, because they're in your energy, but you're not thinking about them at all. You feel like that's done and over with. But the most recent person that you've connected to, I feel like there was an amazing physical chemistry between you and this person, and that's the person that pops in your mind quite often. um they do think about you quite a bit as well, which is why you think about them. And I feel like you've tried to distance yourself, or you're keeping yourself distant, like you're not reaching out to them at all. You're not going to text this person, but they're thinking about you heavily. Now, they may or may not have texted you yet or called you, but they will. Because they're so physically attracted to you, it drives them literally insane. You're also attracted to them as well, but I feel like you've already gone through that energy in the beginning. when they had a strong hold on you, and now you've learned to kind of temper that. Now this person is trying to come towards you because they thought that maybe same thing, giving you distance, you would end up, reaching out to them or saying hi or whatever, and you just never have, you and you never will, because you're thinking to yourself with this person, although you're facing them, um you're thinking to yourself like, I will be damned if I reach out to you. It's not happening. So, but this person sees you as like the future mother of their child. If they haven't talked about children already, that is something that they do want to talk to you about. But this person is determined to have you, and if they're going to have you, is for the long haul, is for marriage, is for children, and they want to make it very clear. This person also needs to apologize as well. They feel bad for whatever it is that they said or did in the past when you two were connected. For some of you, you could have actually had a miscarriage with this person. You could have tried to have children, and that is something that they definitely want to talk to you about, that because I feel like this is someone that disconnected. They didn't really support you during that time, and it was a very sensitive time in your life, especially if you had a miscarriage. They didn't really support you. They may have brought more stress into your life, but that's something that they definitely want to revisit with you. I'm also getting here, now that person could have a child already with someone else. This King of Wands that's so hot for you, they could have a child with somebody else. So that could have been a whole love triangle that you were dealing with this person, which is another reason why you disconnected from them and detached, because they were not making a choice or a decision. So there's two kings and one queen. Both of these people want you. Both of these people need you. Both of these people are physically, sexually, emotionally attached to you, and it's starting to get kind of hectic, and you're beginning to feel this energy, and it's too much kind of. But with the devil here and the 5 of swords, with this king of cups, I feel like they don't care. So what I'm what I'm getting is this person is like, they don't care if you have somebody else around. They don't care. That's why I keep hearing, like, I don't care. Like, I'm gonna talk to you. I'm gonna see you. I'm gonna talk to you. Same thing with this King of Wands. He don't care either. So some of y'all better watch out. So I hope these people don't know where you live, because these two masculine energies are determined to get you, and they may show up. They don't know about each other. They may, or maybe one of them does. Maybe the King of Wands knows about the King of Cups, especially if you talk to that person about your past relationships. That person could know about the King of Cups. But both of these people may end up showing up at your house at the same time, especially if they know where you live. Now, if they don't know where you live, I feel that, say if you choose to see the King of Wands, like if the King of Wands say, "Hey, I'm in your town, I'm in your state, I'm in your area, can I come hang out?" You may say, "Yeah, okay," and this person may try to, come to your house, but you're not having it because you know that they trying to get you in the bed. Because this person will try to get you pregnant. If they haven't already, they will try. Um, that's what I'm getting here, especially this 9 of Pentacles energy. They're trying to hold on to you, trying to attach to you. Not saying the King of Cups is not trying to do that. I feel like the King of Cups most definitely wants to be intimate with you, but I feel the strong energy with the King of Wands is coming up with a lot of passion. This person will try to get you pregnant. So what I'm getting is the King of Wands might say, "Hey, like, I want to hang out," and y'all hang out, and the King of Cups, you might run into the King of Cups somehow. I don't know. You two have mutual friends. You, like, if they live in the same area as you, but the King of Cups, you might run into the King of Cups as you're hanging out with this King of Wands, and it might be drama. So that's for some of you. For others of you, if these two are not going to run into each other at all, unless someone stalks your social media and they somehow see you with this person, and then that's not what's going to happen. I mean, I don't see that happening, but I definitely feel if they're not going to physically run into one another, if you're hanging out with either one, one of them's gonna call you, or one of them's gonna text you, and the other one's gonna say, "Well, who's that texting you? Who is that calling you? Who's that texting you?" And you're like, "Oh, it's my ex." And they're like, "Okay, well, let me talk to them," or something like that. Like, it's that type of drama is what I see here. Okay, so some of y'all need to get prepared for this. Thank you so much for listening. I'll talk to you soon.